You heard me? Say I'm recording, so be mindful. Damn, all my pictures are tired again. This is why all my motherfucking pictures tired. Shit is crazy. And the Cardinals lost. Shit.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs.
Happy Memorial Day.
What's up, Daniel? Happy Memorial Day.
Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now and getting to start. Ben Brown. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, two strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hauls it in for the out. One up, one down. Jay Howard steps to the plate for the White Sox. Tripled yesterday. That was his only hit. He was 1 for 4.
Damn.
Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first. He's out.
I got to play 2 more games and I qualify for
the catcher.
two-way player for the whole season.
Rizzo.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Rizzo around second. He's in there.
Well,
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
To the right side, Horner.
Good afternoon.
What's up, Trey? Happy Memorial Day.
Bottom of the first. Here's Nico Horner as the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss. Horner wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. And that one sliced foul. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Yeah.
Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Ian Happ.
Yeah, slumping a little bit in this series. Just 2 hits to this point, but he's certainly a guy that could still make an impact in this one. It'll be interesting to see, though, if he makes any adjustments or if the pitchers continue to have the upper hand against him.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Went back to the fourth ball, and it was a smart choice. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Tucker matched a homer in his last game. Strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1. Top of the 2nd. Now it's the DH, Luis Robert Jr. Brown back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And he swings through that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box. And a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The delivery to Robert. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss. And I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Andrew Vaughn now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Oh, get on the climb already. I got the dopest couch in the world. Oh,
No score here in the 2nd. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Stays alive.
oh my
Hit
God.
the air right field, and that one way back there,
Oh.
and that is way gone. Gigantic blast. His 12th of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Adam Duvall at the plate. To short, could be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. And that's 2. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this. And we're back at the plate. Seiya Suzuki to third. Whips it to Gallo. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just kept it simple and played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
This one smoked out to left. 2 down. Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a little roller right side. On the run, throw to first.
Oh, you serious?
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bush at second. Crow Armstrong at first. 2 out of the inning. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3. Brooks Baldwin, the next to hit. Flying to left his first time. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Jay Howard steps to the plate for the White Sox. The other way. Dives and makes the catch.
Wow.
Here at Wrigley Field as we go to the last of the 3rd. Swanson digs in. That one hooked foul. Swanson launched a homer in his most recent game. And it goes just foul. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Rizzo down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner will come up to hit. That misses. And that is ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge. Ripped to third and caught. John Birdie at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0.
That's the inning. So they go quietly. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
17 runs in that first game. That's crazy.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And that is out of play. And the 0-2. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, 1 away. Benintendi up here. Grounded out his first time up. What a stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Slow roller to third. Birdie. Tosses to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Benintendi moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that's a strike. Busch goes 6'1", 27 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This to third, Vaughn. On to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Brown back to work. Fouled off down the right side. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And Martinez, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball.
Oh my God!
Swings
Yes.
and lifts one to deep center
Yes.
field. That's back. Say goodbye to that one.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That ends the frame. White Sox add 1 on the solo shot. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ian Happ.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Amaya in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one missing low.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. The Windy City showdown continues now. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Swings and misses. 0-1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. In the air, right side. Tucker on the move. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Amaya makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Anthony Rizzo. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Fires over to first. Rizzo out of the play. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Dansby Swanson. Thompson ready to fire now. And that's outside. And foul ball. Out to short, Howard. Whips it across, and Swanson is set down.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand. As an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Cam Boozer on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Dang, that sweeper is nasty shit. Get the movement on that sweeper. What's that shit? Nasty. That movement is nasty on that sweeper.
Corner stands in now and watches strike one. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. John Birdie, the next Cub to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
Sweet man.
Nope.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing.
Whips it to Gallo, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox. New arm out of the bullpen, Porter Hodge.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Come on, Andy, keep their weight back. Their weight back. Oh, that might be gone.
Tucker.
That might be gone. Damn.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 2 in this one. Misses the zone. He gets him to chase. Double-barrel action in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. This one swung on.
Go out. Yes, let's go. Let's go.
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
That was close.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. And that is that.
No walks.
Luis Robert with the homer here. It's now. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Ripped to first, caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate.
Oh, man, what the hell? This getting wild, man. He let me get the ball. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Left field. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. On the ground to third, Vaughn. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Adam Duvall. Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And he grounds one back up the middle. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Two outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jay Howard. 0 for 3 in this one. Over to first, and he saved. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. On the ground, right side. In time to Bush. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Frazier Ellard.
Throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Throws across the diamond, and Swanson is set down. Digging in, Nico Hoerner.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Bounced up the middle. Throws to first. 3 up, 3 down.
More runs.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Benintendi to the plate. That one ripped. Jumps, but it's off his glove. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So here's Robert now. He's already homered here in this one. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Action in the pen down there. Julian Merriweather getting ready to go.
1 ball, 2
in
strikes.
the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. So digging in, Andrew Vaughn. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Oh, great stop.
Damn.
Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one.
Damn.
What a double play that was. Inning over.
Damn, it's so goddamn slow.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the batter now, John Birdie. Short hop liner, handled it short. And very nicely done for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
That one drilled left field, and there's 2 down.
One more. We win the series.
So they're down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, S.V.G. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Baldwin. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So
He had 33 at-bats, 9 hits, 3 RBIs, okay, no walks. 3 home runs. He had 3 home runs. He used 3 pitches. I started here pretty good. He didn't give up no runs. Yeah, my start did there. Cubs had 30 at-bats, 4 hits, 1 RBI. No walks. He struck out 7 times. They used 3 pitchers. We lost the series. I got Cincinnati now. I got Cincinnati. I got Seattle. I got Seattle. Seattle for 3. I got Seattle for 3. Be right back, fellas. We're going to change the title.